What's up, everybody? So, I'm out here in the rain. I'm out here in the Ventura. That's the Players Casino right there. Um, yeah. Shoot, I don't know what I'm doing. Tomorrow I have an appointment to see the doctor, and I asked for some gas money. And I got gas money right here. $100. So as you can see, it's in there. It's $100. It's a real one. So I got $100 so I can go to my doctor's appointment so they can take all these x-rays, so I can get a bunch of specialists to see if they can help fix my arm. And right now I have half a tank, and I think I have like $20 credit on my DoorDash credit card. So I decided to come out here in Ventura out in the rain because I am losing subscribers, and even though I can't record in here, there's gonna be a special tournament tomorrow at 1 p.m. My doctor's appointment is 11 a.m. So it's like 2 hours difference, but it starts at 1 p.m. It's called the Cesar Chavez Special, and it's at the Hollywood Park Casino, and that's the first park casino that actually let me record a tournament. And so I'm hoping I can make at least $250 because the entrance into that tournament is $250, but it guarantees $25,000. And I really need the money. I need to pay off bills. I need to do a lot of stuff. And I do average top 25%, on tournaments. That's something that I'm not, bullshitting. That's something that I don't BS. I do play poker, and that's why, I make content, and, I would like to travel more, like to try out more food, but I don't have that money because, I am in financial struggle, and I am in a lot of pain. I can't physically do much. But I'm gonna sit down in this card room, hopefully make some money, at least double up, make 200 at least, go home, get a rest, and then go to UCLA tomorrow to see my appointment, and hopefully get a good recording, hopefully record the tournament down there, and see if I can get my subscribers back up because I already lost 2 subscribers. So hit the like, hit the subscribe, and let's do this. They say all you need is a dream, a chip, and a chair. So with one chip stack, I'm gonna try to make dreams come true, baby. All right, everybody, we got good news. We did it. Check it out. I turned that hundo. Let me pull it out because you can't hardly see it. So bam, I managed to make 320, 35, 338. The bad news is my brother just called me, told me we don't have any food. I just bought a pizza, bought some juice. I have this left over, 338. I need to be in LA by tomorrow, and I have a doctor's appointment. They're going to do x-rays, and I'm going to see some specialists about my shoulder and my ribs. And there's a tournament tomorrow for, like I said, at the Hollywood Park Casino for $250. I now have it, but now I'm scared because I need the money. I'm not working, and I don't know what's going to... My brother got hacked. His PayPal got hacked for $1,400. So for this month, we're running low on food. We don't have nothing. I'm not working. He's the only one working. I don't know how we're going to pay our bills. But I don't know if this is a sign or not. But I don't know. Tomorrow we'll see. We'll find out. We'll see how it goes. If I can make it with enough gas. If I can make it, buy myself something to eat and then play that tournament and hopefully win. This is going to be a start of a new era, because then, hopefully I'll be able to go out more, eat more, I take out food or whatever and post more poker videos. But until then, hoping for something good to happen, because it's not happening medically, so far, but tomorrow we'll find out. But for the meantime, I'm just going to enjoy the sunset. It's a beautiful day down my street this weekend, and I'm just waiting for April 1st to come by to see if I can hit the Hollywood Park Casino and take down that championship tournament. Right, back with my favorite pizza in the whole entire world, the Mesa Pizza Company. Bam! Look at that. Look at how sexy those slices look. OMG. This is gonna be a good one. Nice. He's a good guy too. The guy working there, the son of the owner, the one that took over and makes the pizzas. He's really cool. But yeah, he makes these pizzas so delicious. Look at it, perfect every time. I love going to this place. Mesa Pizza Company off of Meigs and Cliff Drive. If you haven't tried it, you guys are missing out big time. that being said, everybody, see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I do it. I don't know if I will. I don't know if I won't. But if I make a vlog out of it, it's because it was worth watching. If I didn't, probably because I lost. Because either way, I've only had $100. Everything started with $100. I was up and down this whole week. Managed to keep 330 something. So I'm up 200 something. It's been a week holding on to that 100. So as you can see, I made $200 in a week, which is nothing. That's nothing. That's absolutely nothing. I need to move up in stakes if I want to make some money, and either that or win tomorrow's tournament. And with that being said, good night, everyone. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, show some love, some support, and see you next time. So I'm out here in Ventura, in LA, as you see back there. It's 12:30. I got half an hour to go to the Hollywood Park, see if I can make it. I don't know if I'm gonna do it because we do need money. My brother just got hacked. That was all his monthly income. He went to work today. He's upset, and I want to see if I can try to make some money for him. Like, he's been helping me out a lot, and I might just try to hurry up over there and see if I can make some money. Alright, so I made it to the Lady Luck Casino. I try to find. There's an $80 tournament. It starts at 1. But I'm hungry, so I'm gonna try to get something to eat real quick. But I'm gonna check it out and see what's up. Hopefully, I win this one. So I'm inside Bailey's Bar and Grill, and this is what it looks like. It's pretty creative. I like the art to it. There's cards in the air. There's a dog that was painted on there. It's pretty empty now. It has nothing to do with the food. Waiting for I got a really good deal. They're actually selling hamburgers here for $10. You get french fries, a large drink, hamburger with cheese, everything $10. So a nice deal right here at Larry Flint's. I'm gonna see if I can hurry up and eat so I can play the tournament and hopefully win some money because I need it. And I'm out here in LA for one day only. So let's do it. So if I'm going to have a chance at taking this tournament down, I have to be super focused, like super, super focused, Like, I can't be making mistakes. Damn it. And that's all I needed to get things started. And the blinds are 2, 400, 400. I think it's level 5. I'm not too sure. But I hopped on it and just get things rolling. I find myself under the hijack with Queen 10. Starting chip stacks are 20,000. So I'll go ahead and play the first hand. With $2,000, we go 4-way to a flop, and it comes out ace 9-8. It checks around all the way to the button, who throws out a really big bet. So I go ahead and just fold because I'm not trying to hit a gut shot on my first hand of the night. I wait a few orbits and finally get a playable hand, ace-7 of clubs. But instead of making a standard raise, I just go ahead and call it. It's just 400 so far. The blinds haven't moved much. The low jack also calls it. The small blind also calls it. And the big blind raises it to 2,500. So I'm going to have to spend some of the brown chips. It's my second hand. I call it. The low jack folds and the small blind calls it. So we're going 3 ways to the flop. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good about this hand until the flop comes 4, 10, 10. And I'm looking at black cards and it comes out all red. I'm nowhere near it. I checks around. The turn comes a queen of spades. Guy bets 5,000 right off the top. And I'm just going to have to fold. I mean, it's not. I'm not gonna be able to catch up. There's no way I can catch up. You know, like I'm just gonna give him money if I keep calling. So I fold, and he takes a massive pot down. And so far, I haven't been able to catch a break, but I plan on changing that real quick. And so my next hand, blinds have been going up. There's 366, so the pot is 1200 right off the bat. I look at the small blind, and I see ace 10 suited. You know, it's perfect time. You know, these blinds are going up pretty quick, so I better, you know, double up now than later. That way I can still, you know, rebuy, because it is a rebuy tournament. We have like a couple more rounds to rebuy, and the beauty to it, it costs less than the buy-in. The buy-in was $80 for 20,000 in chips. The rebuy is $50. So it's either now or never. I go ahead and shove 10,000. I think I have 16,000 in chips, and my opponent across the table, he thinks about it before deciding to call me. He was a chips leader for a good point, and I see the worst thing I could ever see: ace jack versus ace 10, and it's not looking good for me. I need to hit a 10 or running clubs, and unfortunately I don't get any of it. I need a 10 or clubs. 10 10 10 damn it. So I lose. I completely lose everything. I lose my marbles. And that's the end of my tournament run. I thought I was tight, but as you can see, you know, there's professionals here. And psych, I do have $50. That's right. I didn't play the $250 tournament and the Hollywood Park Casino, and good thing I didn't, because I'm back in it, baby. 20,000 in chips, fresh back, right back in it. Let's take this down. So I'm fresh off my rebuy, and honestly, I was thinking about it. I was like, if I get anything better than a king or better, I'm going all in. I'm on tilt. I need to get some chips back. But then I realized, you know what? I can't do that. You know, I'm making a film here. So I fold, and I decided to play a little bit more conservative. And the blinds are going up now, and it's going to cost a big penny now. So I better get a hand, and I better get a hand soon.
Right?
Yeah, heck yeah. I would have rather won.
Hey, if a 4 comes, that would have really hurt.
Alright, so if you paid no attention to the conversation being spoken and you paid more attention to my hand, you're gonna say, what the? Because I am gonna play this hand, and I am gonna play it aggressive, and I don't know if I'm gonna take it down. So let's check it out.
If I don't make a comeback, I'm not gonna buy in. Look at that.
5 and a 4 again.
So I make middle pair with the weak kicker. I'm first to act, and I throw in a $1,300 bet. I get 2 callers, and I'm not liking this, because I mean, I have a 5 with the weak kicker, and the turn brings a queen. I'm hoping nobody has that queen, because like I said, I was planning on taking this down from the beginning. So I bet 2,500.
That's actually what I was thinking.
So it does the trick. I gets both of them to fold, and I show the bluff. On this next hand, I make a rookie mistake. I try to make a standard raise or a min raise, and I fall short. I put 1,200 out there when the blinds are 4, 8, and 800 ante. But the dealer lets me know that I'm whack.
10 raise?
800. Oh shoot. 16 then? 14, 16. That's right. I thought we were still 6.
I'm just wrong.
Yeah. The big blind decides to defend, and we go heads up to the flop, which comes 3, 6, ace, 2 hearts, and we hit 2 pair. I check, big blind checks, turn is a 4 of diamonds. It looks like a straight down out there, so I'm gonna have to throw a bet out there. If he has a 5, kudos if he catches a straight. If he has an ace, then he's just gonna pay me off. And I put in a huge bet. I put 8,700 out there, and the guy folds. So gets the job done, and I take it down. On this next hand, I find myself under the gun with ace-5 offsuit, and instead of raising it, I wanted to see cheap flop, so I called it. But this ultimately ended up being a big mistake because the guy at the button, he raises it, he makes it 2,000 even, and it's only gonna be 1,100 more to me. But I don't know, I wasn't feeling it. I should have been the aggressor, or I should have just folded. I should have just called it, threw my money away. But that's what I ended up doing. As you can see, it's only going to be another 11 to me, but I just ended up folding. I couldn't do it. It was just going to be 1,200. I was going to be 1,200 more, but I couldn't do it. On my next hand, I won the cutoff, and it's a pretty good pot. It's 2,800, and I'm looking at king queen suited. So I go ahead and make a real raise this time. I make it 2,500. No more min raising. I find a good position in the cutoff with the suited, prime cards. So I'm gonna go ahead and raise it, and I go ahead and get one caller. So I go heads up. The flop comes king 7-4 with 2 hearts. My opponent's first to act, and he checks, and I go ahead and fire another bet of 3,000. And he does take forever, but he does lay it down. Alright, so this next hand wasn't recorded, but pretty much went like this. I had pocket eights, I shoved all in, and the guy ends up calling me with ace queen of hearts. And the run out comes out clean. There's no ace, there's no queen, there's no 8. But basically nothing connects, and I double up big time, and I stack hard. And after that, it's all easy streak. Alright, so I'm still in it. I only bought in, I added on once, so I'm in there for 130. Everybody else is in there for 250. They kept rebuying and buying on. I'm hoping to just take it down right here. I'm not going to add on anymore. I'm hoping just to play perfect poker and see if I can win it, because I really need the money. So let's go back in there. The time's almost up. The break time's almost up. Let's go back in there and win it. So as you can see, I missed a bunch of rounds. It wasn't recording. I thought it was recording, but it was just on pause. But that's my chip stack now, and we're sitting pretty. There's 16 people left. All right, so that last hand, that I didn't get it recorded. I didn't know my camera wasn't recording. It was on pause. I can't believe it. I'm playing this whole tournament the whole time on pause. But I made it to the top. What is it? There's still 16 players left. My last hand, I was in the big blind. I had pocket queens. Everybody limped in. The guy on the button, he shoved all in. I called. Another guy took his bet back because he acted out of turn. He didn't know I was gonna call. So it was like whatever, but I tripled up. I got a full house, and I'm sitting on 160,000 in chips. There's only 400,000 chips in play, and there's about 16 of us left. So I'm gonna try to take this down. It's not much, but I need it. So we're back from the second break, and I'm on the small blind, and I look at ace-4 suited, and I go ahead and just call. I limp call because it's not too much. It's, I think it's 3,000. Blinds are 1,500, 3,000, 3,000 ante. The flop comes terrible. I go ahead and check. The big blind checks, and the button makes a raise, and I'm not going to be able to call this because I did not hit not one piece of it. Right, everybody, at the moment that everybody has all been waiting for, the moment to completely annihilate a player or get destroyed. We have pocket rockets, we're in the button, the blinds are huge. The cutoff decides to raise it to 12,000. I re-raise it to 27,000, and the button decides to defend. And I'm looking at pocket aces, hoping that the cutoff calls also, but he lays it down, and I go heads up against the big blind. the flop comes king 6-10 rainbow, and I'm feeling good. Unless he has king 10, I'm feeling real good about this hand. So I go ahead and make a continuation bet, and I make a 27,000 bet again. But this time he goes ahead and folds.
Over there, then. You were the mayor? You were the mayor? Or was he
No, he was
joking?
joking.
I was like, man, I don't know.
Hey, man, it's the major playing here.
Oh, before, that's why I was like,
I
man, you
know,
must
that's
love
it.
it here. I don't know if it was that good or not.
He was joking.
Did you come a lot? Very often?
3-4 times a week. Mostly tournaments.
So you're almost online tournaments, but in person usually catch me.
Online tournaments, I don't trust. Man.
Really?
No, anybody can be.
Check.
Yeah, yeah.
That is, might be good, I don't know.
Alright, I'm glad I got that bluff through because that was the last hand. We made it to the final table, and unfortunately this is where my video starts to get messy, because instead of pausing it and readjusting the video, I tried to just go ahead and change to the final table and kept everything recording, but it threw off my camera, threw off the angle. I even dropped my phone, and I'll let you see what that looks like.
I might hate this seat too.
And as you can see, it's zoomed in far too much, and it doesn't allow any great view. It doesn't allow a great poker vlog. So I think I'm just gonna have to end it here. But I'll let you guys know that I did. I was chip leader at the end. There's 4 of us left over. We decided to chop, and I got the most of it because they did it out of chip stacks. So I ended up getting $630, and I spent $130 for the tournament. So I made a profit of $500, and it was all on a day that I had to go to UCLA to get medical treatment for my injuries. So I had to be in LA anyways, and I'm glad I got to experience this casino, Lady Luck Casino tournament, because, it was a good one. I took it down, and I feel great, So if you guys enjoy videos like this, you guys want to see more videos like this, please hit the like, the subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.